Hi guys, this is Sai and this is my first impressions of the standalone game Insurgency. Pretty much it's a standalone game from the mod. A lot's changed. I'll show you the kit selection screen, which is a brand new feature for this. Pretty much you get the ability to add attachments to your weapons, choose different guns, choose if you have light or heavy armor, choose if you have a chest carrier vest or a chest rig. Pretty much you can add hollow point, armor piercing, suppressor, flashlight, laser sight to your pistol, so you can add different kinds of ammunition, add attachments. You can choose between the M9 or the Makarov. You have frag, RPG, smoke, and flash. You can't add any attachments to them. You have your guns, your M4A1, your M16A4, Mini 14, MP5K, UMP45, M40A1, M249, and M590. Pretty much, I'll add a holographic sight and a foregrip. I don't like using the sights. I prefer just to use iron sights. That's just my personal preference. Doesn't mean you have to. And now I'll quickly show you the call a vote screen. You can kick a player, choose the next level, switch teams, scramble teams, restart game, restart round. So that's nice to have. There's quite a few servers up at the moment. I generally never have trouble finding a game, which is nice. So that's always good, as a lot of people don't really like purchasing games if they don't know there's going to be that many servers or not. Community is pretty active. The developers play with the community quite a bit. There was one on just before. They asked for feedback about updates, any suggestions you might have. You can tell them, and they generally are quite receptive about it. I have to warn you though, if you're considering buying Insurgency, then you have to be pre-warned that it can be very brutal at times. You'll die quite quickly. You have to be very careful what you stand behind. There is bullet penetration, so you have to be very mindful of your surroundings and stuff like that. It's in early access on Steam at the moment for $20. So you can buy into the beta, and when the game gets released you get the full game as well. A lot of people are saying that it's similar to the mod, and I can certainly see where they're coming from, but I personally think they've changed quite a bit, and yeah, I like the general gunplay is still the same. The guns still sound just as authentic as the mod. Very fluid. But yeah, the thing is though, it is still in beta, so obviously there's going to be criticisms that it looks the same to the mod, but you just have to give the developers time really, as this does feel more polished than the mod itself. And if you have any hesitations or anything like that, then just hold off till it's released, and I'm sure you'll enjoy the game quite a bit. There's SDK tools being released, so the modding community will have a party of that, and I'm sure that it'll create lots of additional content for Insurgency, as a game's longevity is in its modding community, pretty much. And also in this, rather than Marines, the Americans are now the security, and you are the insurgents still. So that's different. I'm playing, I think I'm playing Push or Firefighter. Oh no, I'm playing Battle, and we're on the map District. There's 8 different maps, 4 different game modes, 2 co-op game modes. Pretty much the whole, it's centered around capturing points, and the more points you have, the more attachments and such you can put on your weapons. For every point you capture, you get an additional reinforcement wave, which is pretty much how you spawn. You spawn in waves. So So it gets quite tense when you're the last person alive, and you have to, you know, capture that point, and all the enemies are coming at you, and you just have to be quite aware of what's going on, really. I've been playing this for about 20 or 30 hours now, so I'd say I have a fair idea of, still can't play any good, but I'd say I have a fair idea of how the game works and stuff like that. As you can see right now, we're out of reinforcement waves, so unless my buddies here capture C, then we're out of the game, as they have 5 waves left, and that's quite a lot. So I'll be very surprised if my team can come back from this. I've seen worse happen, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not too sure when it's going to be released. It just went into beta, like quite recently, about 2 or so weeks ago, and they had a sale on the day that it went in beta. So if you grabbed it then good for you. But yeah, a lot of people are hesitant about buying it, as it's too similar to the mod, and hopefully some of this gameplay can alleviate any concerns that you might have. And yeah, I've tried to be as helpful as I can of your decision, as yeah, it's very fun. Like, I don't really like that many games that come out these days, so this is quite nice to play. You know, there's no real moments of frustration. Like, you will get killed probably quite a few times for someone you can't see, but that would mainly be due with, because a lot of FPS veterans and military enthusiasts play this game, so you'll find yourself going up against quite experienced players. That shouldn't put you off though, as once you learn like the basic mechanics, how to, you know, take cover behind something that won't get bullets coming through it, just stuff like that, then you know you'll get a general handle on things. This is the choose a squad set. Pretty much you can spawn as fighter, which spawns you an AK. Specialist has a M1A1 that has the RPK. I'm not too sure what sharpshooter has. I'll have a look. Oh yeah, cool. Has the Mosin, I think it is. But yeah, pretty much you can do that, and that lets you choose if you want to spawn or someone with an AK. Like, obviously you can still go to the choose a kit screen and change it. It's just like a nice little feature, and it puts you in squads. You'll see the people that have green, they're in your squad. So, you know, if you're playing with a friend, you can join the same squad as him, and you guys can play together. We're playing on, what map's this? Oh yeah, this is Contact. This is a pretty good map. Pretty much it's centered in like a downtown area. The 3 points are in different spots. This one's inside like a shopping center, and there's like an alleyway here that they run down, and that gets quite interesting. It's a big open area over there, and I think there's like a barber shop or something at sea. It's probably not the best idea running in here with a Makarov, actually. I'll try and pick up a different gun. Oh yeah, by the way, if you go over a drop gun, you can press, oh, far up. You can press F to pick it up. The downside is though, you'll have virtually no ammo. So you just have to be very picky of your bullets. I don't usually go as a sniper, as I don't particularly like sniping in Insurgency. I prefer more the AK. But my favourite gun at the moment though is probably the M4 with the suppressor, as that goes quite nicely. Sounds very sexy, and you can kill people at pretty good distances with it. We won the round there, as you can see. You find a lot of the time the rounds go very fast. Sometimes they get dragged out because of, you know, like there's only a few people left and they're all trying to find each other and stuff like that. But it's still pretty good. Like, I don't have any complaints of Insurgency really. I'm playing at the moment with 250-ish ping, as I'm from Australia and this is an American server, and it's still pretty good. The couple of bullets killing you helps out a lot, as that doesn't really affect my ping that much. Obviously when, you know, you get toe to toe with a guy and he shoots first and then I shoot, then obviously he's going to kill me first as he has the better ping. Yeah, pretty much I can really see this game picking off if the modding community comes through and the developers still be as active and helpful as they are now. You'll find that it's not really one of those games where, you know, you have one really good team and then there's the other team that keeps getting annihilated over and over again. Like, sure, you might get games that are like that kind of, but it's generally pretty balanced in terms of how like the gameplay goes and stuff like that. If things get too bad, then you could probably do a vote to scramble teams, but I'm not too sure how well that would go down. Alright, then let's try getting there. Oh, there's one down. Ah, damn. Oh yeah, you can also lean around corners, which is very helpful for seeing if there's someone lying down an alleyway, waiting prone with a machine gun, which happens quite a bit. Yeah, I'm quite a fan of authentic guns in video games, and I have to say that some of the guns in Insurgency are very, very sexy. Another thing is that you have to be quite careful about how much weight you put on your character, as there'll be times where, say, you have to sprint across like the open, and unless you have like virtually no weight, you'll find yourself moving quite sluggish and you can easily be cut down. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, Insurgency, very fun game, realistic guns, supported by developers, no reason why it shouldn't be popular in the near future. I have high hopes that it will, and if you're one of the people that are not too sure whether you should get it or not, I really recommend it, but you can always just hold off, as release can't be that far around the corner. Thanks again.